Hello, everybody. Mr. Cognetti from Citizenship Academy. Today we are going to be doing Module 1, Lesson 12. All right? Just the same as the past two lessons, I want to warm up with our one more practice. Okay, so we're going to practice finding what one more than a given number is. So I'm going to write a number on the board. You tell me as fast as you can what one more than that number is. All right? You ready? We should be used to this by now. What is one more than 3? Think about what the next number is. One more than 3 is 4. If I were to count 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the next number I say. All right, get my eraser. Okay. The next number is, what is one more than, let's do an easy one. What's one more than 1? What's the next number? I'm not going to give you much time. One more than 1 is 2. All right, how are we doing with this? Let's do a couple more. What is one more than 7? What's the next number? One more than 7 is 8. All right. We'll do 2 more. What is one more than 5? If you need help, count up to 5 and then say the next number, and that's the answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next number, or one more than 5, is 6. All right, one more. Ready? This one's going to be a tough one. I'm going to try and stump you. What is one more than 9? Count all the way up to 9 if you need to, and then say the next number. One more than 9 is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is the next number, so 10 is one more than 9. All right, today we're going to be working with word problems again. We do a lot with word problems. I love word problems. I think they're super fun. Yesterday we worked on word problems where we were given one of the parts and the whole. We had to find the missing part. Today we're going to be doing the same thing. More practice. The more we practice, the better we're going to get at it, okay? Today I'm going to do it a tiny bit differently, where I'm not going to read the whole word problem at once. I'm going to read it section by section, and we're going to record or draw and write down the information it's telling us. So the first part of the word problem says, once upon a time, 5 little bears came out of hibernation. That's the first part. First step in solving any word problem is draw a picture. Say that with me. Ready? Draw a picture. That's our first step. I'll read it again. Think about the type of picture we're going to draw and what it's going to look like. Once upon a time, 5 little bears came out of hibernation. What number did I say? I said the number 5. 5 little bears. We're going to draw those 5 little bears. My little bears are going to be circles. Remember, math drawings, we don't spend a bunch of time on them. They're quick. We keep them neat so we understand what we're drawing. So let's draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our 5 bears that came out of hibernation. Take a couple seconds and draw that. Okay, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to be moving on. So 5 little bears came out of hibernation. Boom, we drew that. Now I'm going to read the next part. Listen for keywords or numbers, okay? It says, then some more bears came out of hibernation. So what should we do here? I'm going to draw a number bond really quickly. I'm going to draw it down here so you don't think that my circles are part of my drawing. We know that 5 bears came out of hibernation. So did we hear all together or total or our whole? Did we hear any of those keywords? Nope, we didn't. So this must be one of our parts. So we're going to put 5 in one of our parts. Okay? Now, if I were to start making our number sentence, I know that part plus part equals whole. I know that I pointed to this and said part, and there's a number there, so I can write that into my number sentence. So I'm going to write 5 plus, do I know what I'm adding on to 5? Part plus part. 5 plus, nope, I don't know. So we're going to put a question mark. So part plus part equals whole. Do we know what our whole is yet? I don't know. Maybe we'll find it out. I haven't read the rest of the word problem. So we still don't know what our whole is. Let's keep reading, see if they tell us any more information. Okay, says at the end, there were 8 little bears out of hibernation all together. All right, there's 2 key phrases in there. I think you definitely know one of them. What was that key word we heard? All together. The other key phrase was at the end. Look at this, at the end. This is the end of the equation. So, and we heard all together. Does that tell us what our other part was or what our whole was? The word altogether tells us what our whole is, or our total. And it said 8 little bears came out of hibernation altogether. So we know that our whole is now 8. So I can erase my question mark and write in the number 8. Can I get rid of one of these question marks? Yes, I can. But which one? I got rid of my whole question mark. Which question mark up here equals my whole? Let me think. Let me say that saying real quick. Part plus part equals whole. Oh, I said whole when I pointed to this one, so I'm going to plug in the number on that one. The number is 8. So now, if I were to read through my word problem while I'm looking at my number sentence, it would just go something like this. 5 little bears came out of hibernation. Then some more bears came out of hibernation. In the end, there were a total of 8 bears out of hibernation all together. Look at that. I said the numbers when I was pointing to them, and I said some more when I was pointing to the question mark, meaning we don't know how many. So now I need to come back and finish my picture. Okay? I know that all together I will have 8 shapes up here. I only have 5. I need to figure out how many more shapes I'm going to draw so that I have 8. So we're going to count on. We're going to start with 5. We're going to count on all the way up until we get to 8. And we're going to put a finger up each time we say a new number. Once we get to 8, we're going to stop. And we're going to count our fingers. Ready? Put 5 in your head and get ready to count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. We said the number we were counting to, which was 8. Now we count our fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 X's up here. Remember, we use a different shape to show our 2 different parts. My first part were the 5 bears that first came out of hibernation. Then some more bears came out of hibernation. I now think that number is 3. Because that's how many X's I have, and that's how many fingers we had up when we counted on from 5 to 8. Do I have 8 shapes up here total? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I think we have all the information we need. The question was, how many bears came out of hibernation after the first 5? Our answer is 3 bears came out of hibernation after the first 5. to have a total of 8 bears out of hibernation. Good work. Hopefully, that's coming a little bit easier for everybody now. If not, that is okay. Because we are, hold on actually 1 second. Actually, that's all we were doing for today. We were just practicing that one problem. But you guys are going to practice another problem like this when you do your exit ticket. A little hint, remember, read the problem slowly. If you get stuck, look for the numbers in the problem and look for those key words, whether it's all together, some more, or even the new one we learned today, in the end or at the end. Then, first step is always going to be draw a picture. What is your first step? Draw a picture. Okay? That's where you start your picture. Then you go to your number bond and plug in the information you know for your number bond. If you want to put question marks for the information you don't know, that's a great idea. Then you work on your number sentence and filling it all out. For your problem and your exit ticket, you will know one of your parts and you will know your whole. You will have to find that missing part. Okay? Good luck, guys. If you have a little trouble on your exit ticket or anything, come back to this video and watch it. You can always rewatch this video and practice these problems again with me. Okay? Good luck, guys. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. I'll see you next time.